Hello, my babies. Thank you for watching the Goddess channel. Remember to subscribe. Also, ask me for a free 4-card Pikachu. Check in the description to see what type of reading you would like. Write your questions below. And thank you so much for watching. Okay, we're back. Perfect. Goodness. Okay, let's see. Did you get any of the reading? Going through this again, like, whoa. At all, okay. Well, I don't know if I want to start over or not, but the point is, you do have an opportunity. I feel like it's waiting for you, right? But of course, this is like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's because you're going to have to choose to build it and look at the situation for what it is. So it's like you choosing to do this, okay? I actually see with the Two of Clubs and the Two of Cups, it's honestly something really there. You don't have to move away from that. This is, I think, where you were confused. You have to move away from the choppy waters and choose to do that. You have to stay in the situation, but you have to bring a guidance to the situation. You have to. You have to stop BSing. I'm gonna show you your but you can't take it as a joke. You can't kid yourself because the energy, let me read it upside down. And it's something that you have to choose to do. You can't like fight back and forth with it, right? On the flip side, you coming up out of this code because you actually get this union and you move away from the people, places, and things that no longer serve you so you can build this union and get up out of your head, right? But at that time, you won't have to, there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to move away from. Okay? So right now, the universe is telling you, you have to actually go into calmer waters within this situation. And you can't kid yourself about that, okay? So you're going to have to find out what you're doing wrong in the situation and stop doing it, okay? You're going to have to move away from it. But it's going to be your choice. I'm bringing up self-love, right? Maybe because once you figure it out, you'll start, you know, giving to yourself more in certain situations. And I do see timing coming, but I see for the abundance. So it's like, I do see that you have to look at what you have in order for the Two of Cups to come in. I think it's a negative thinking because you got to get this done while you're single. The Nine of Pentacles is upright with the lovers coming after. So it's like you have to get things done before your lover can come in. You have to get you right before your lover can come in. Because it's like, I do see this being abuse. You're abusing yourself, right? Or you're abusing the situation. It's like a hidden agenda there. Why you, what is it that you're, and I'm getting standards at the bottom of the deck, okay? Because I feel like the hidden agenda is more like, why are you battling and what are you battling with in your head? That's a hidden agenda. That's not right, right? And it's also abuse. So don't abuse yourself, and definitely don't abuse them or the situation, right? But I see abundance coming in. I told you that, right? I see it everywhere, and then just to give you a sneak peek, but you probably won't understand until you understand. Don't do that. That's abuse. Yeah, and this is how you ended up instead of like this, but you know that already, right? It's not like you're fucked up in the brain. No, you know what's going on. You just have to turn your situation around, right? But it's gonna take time. And you see the aces, but you still don't understand it. You're still looking like, where's the opportunity? Where's the opportunity, right? It's more like, I see a lot of cycles coming to completion, but I see the opportunity before it can even get to the completion point, which is meaning to me, you have something there. You just have to express your self love so you can witness it and understand what's really going on. It's something there, but the abundance comes with time. But for the forecast is abuse and hidden agenda, right? I guess when this disappears, this will shine. Okay? And it's 5. You have 5 angel cards, but you're feeling left out in the cold, right? Or you're coming up out of that. But remember, your standard is what's going to depict and betray. Did I give you half a reading, or do you understand it? You may need another one, to be honest with you. Sometimes it goes all the way in, and then you like missing something is like not completing it, right? Would you like another 4 card? See what that says? Or you got a little of the story? You got this story. I don't even want you to get a little bit of it. Okay, let me do you another 4 card. Four card Pikachu. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. So in your mind, you building something very important to you, but once again, this 6 is coming like you're not moving away from the choppy waters. Whatever the choppy waters is gonna mean to you, right? So the choppy waters could be the way you think, especially with the 6 of spades, and you have a 4 of spades. What's 6 plus 4? Right? So the universe, and I showed you this in your last spread, but of course we can't catch that. The universe is asking you, you got it, right? Yeah. You have to come to a completion in your head. It's you. It's all you. So is that a little bit more clarification? So let's go deeper, right? Step by step. And it's about building, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't forget the 5 and the 6. Okay? Moving away from choppy waters. 6, 7, 8. Still moving away from bullshit. But right now you're not. You're not doing it at all. This is the bottom of the deck. This is the energy. Something that you actually need to be building upon, which is moving away from the choppy waters, which will probably be the bullshit that's in your mind, so you can actually build this steady. Hey Bree, how are you? Okay, you have to build this steady. You're thinking about how to build it, right? But not with all this conflict in the situation. No, it's too much, right? I keep seeing opportunities. But I don't want you to miss out on them. Don't miss out on these opportunities. Do not miss out on them. Whatever type of opportunity in love, work, a new passion, whatever is a fresher, a breath air, any new opportunity. That's what you have to start noticing. Building from the ground. So a cup right now in the sword, he probably feeling like hurt about a situation. Well, within the situation, right? Somebody feel, yeah. Well, you asked about him, so yeah. Sound like he want this, but he feeling like, is this worth it? That's what it sounds like to me. Look, another opportunity. I don't know what's going on. You act like you don't either. You really acting like you don't see the. I don't know what was the four wands upright, the chariot upright. The four wands is actually building a union. That's this right here. Well, that's the four heart. That's the four cups, which is um really not wanting the cup. Okay, so everything should be moving forward in this union. Is it on your behalf or his behalf? Everything should be a go in this union, especially with the four wands upright. That's the green light. The two of wands is the yellow light, which is also a green light. But once you get the four and the six, you need to stop thinking. You need to just go with the flow and don't backtrack. Go with the flow. Finish working that shit out. Work it out. That's what I think I was explaining that earlier. Um, that's a phase I had to go through. Stop backtracking. It's done. It's really done, and it's time to build it. It's really time to celebrate. But we're not celebrating because you want to go back and forth in your mind, and that's not going to help you. That's really not going to help you. So choose to build it, and that's it. Wherever it fall, it's gonna fall. It will fall. But you have to choose just to build it. You have to choose to build it. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you learn to read cards, I encourage you to ask the cards that question. See the 4 coming out because it's something that needs to be built upon. I see that. But I don't want all these damn clarification cards. You're trying to get a real reading. You're trying to get a real reading on me. It's not going anywhere, right? I can tell you why, because you messed up in the mind about the situation. But I see a win. Okay, keep listening and you'll learn. Trust. I see a win. This is like, it's not going to go anywhere, but it's going somewhere. Now, let me tell you how backwards this is. It's not going nowhere, but it can, right? It's not going nowhere because it's something you're doing. That's why it's not going anywhere. But it's supposed to be, right? So you have to complete this cycle in your head about going back and forth. So it can, you have to finish this up. You have to build this sturdy so you can just go forward. Because the one card with this is like it wasn't going nowhere. Now that you got it right, whatever, you really can't tell. But now that you got it right, okay, now we can move forward. Now we can move forward. It wasn't going anywhere. Now it can. That too, that can help, but it's, I understand what you're going through. Trust me, but it's gonna take time to get up out of that situation. You gotta let your guard down, and a cleansing, it will help. It will help. Drink a lot of water. Just cleanse your body also. Maybe you may have to stop eating meat for a little bit, because it's a lot of things in, I don't know if you eat meat or whatever, but it's a lot of things in the meat and the food that will help clog up your arteries and your brain. So I'm here in spirit because I had to do this before. I ate like salad, dead serious, chicken and salad for like 2-3 months. I didn't eat nothing else. So it's like maybe you just need a pure cleanse. But I do see the cycle trying to come to a completion, right? Especially so you can get to the next brighter level, right? And don't kid yourself about the situation. Don't do it, because that is trying to boost you up to the next level. 10 Jack is trying to get you to the next level. You have to let your guard down, okay? And you also maybe heartbroken about the conclusions you come to. Like, it's like you're gonna come to a lot of realizations, maybe about how backwards you were working, or how the situation was actually going in a certain direction. But I do see you understanding more of what this foundation is supposed to look like and how you're going to get it there. Okay? That's what you need to start. If you're going to think about something, think about the future, how positive and bright the future is. And the reason you should be thinking about that is to let this heartbreak fade, because you can't be heartbroken forever, right? Don't kid yourself. Okay, I'm going backwards because that needs to come to a completion. But the point is, you're stuck at a point. You are stuck, right? To try to figure out how to stabilize this situation and get it looking like this. Understandable, right? So you will have to, I'm taking a go within, you're going to have to step up your game. But that's what the thing is trying to tell you. It's like moving a step up, right? 10 Jack, just straight up. And then you have the Queen, right? 10 Jack Queen, which is in order. You have the 10 first, then the Jack, then the Queen comes out. But it's important that you know exactly what you're doing to get it like that. To though, however you maneuver the situation, that's how it's gonna turn out. If you're gonna think negative thoughts about it and build upon that, it's gonna be negative. If you want to take it to the positive level, it's gonna be positive. But right now, it's no celebration because it's too much negative energy. It's too much. You can't work in the right direction with the negative energy. You're kidding yourself and you don't even know it. Okay, this way you're like, okay, I know I'm thinking negative, but I know I'm gonna stop it because it's gonna work out. Like, I know something I have to do. This way you don't know. You don't know that it's really gonna hurt you. Okay, so you have to, like you said, take the precautions to get it cleansed. Right? You have to stop fighting with yourself in your head because it's not gonna be healthy. No celebration. No moving forward. Right? And maybe when I'm thinking, maybe when you did the reading, that was in a different time, right? So now it's getting deeper. You're being conflicted because you, maybe when you did the readings, everything was all good, but it's like a time travel. You have to go through this to actually see the end of it. You have to, because if you don't understand what you're going through, if you don't go through it, you may be like, I just see it's like too boring. So all of us have to go through the situation. It's more like a lot of us need the understanding of what we're going through. Right now, you don't have the understanding. You really need to take a step back and figure out what you want to build. Choose. I'm saying it as it come out. You're going to have to choose wisely on everything you build on is coming out. Especially this relationship, right? Because I'm going back to, if you, damn, all three tools. If you choose to build it negative, it's going to come out negative. Just put in your mind right now, I'm choosing to build it positive. Tomorrow we'll wake up with a brand new cleansed mind. Just go with that. I choose to build positive, and that's it. Let's see what's on the flip side of this. Okay. If you when you have the change of mind, it's not really the change of heart. It's a change in your mind, okay? Things will start looking brighter. Like you will see, oh, okay, so okay, maybe it goes this way, right? This way, whatever. And you may not have no victory at first, right? Everyone does not. This a quick victory at that. So you're not gonna have a quick victory. This is something to work on, okay? Especially when you're building something very diligently. It doesn't happen overnight. Hell, you don't want it to happen overnight. It probably can fall like the tower, right? But you will have your guard up throughout this situation. I'm telling you, it's going to take some time. I see it. Okay? And keep your guard up if that's the point. This is the flip side, okay? But as that comes to a completion, you'll start noticing more how to move, how to, maneuver the situations that come in, so you won't feel like, okay, what position am I really in? You'll understand what position you're really in. But you must take that step back and come up out of that heartbreak, right? Don't feel like someone is kidding you. If anything, you kidding yourself. Why? Because who did I choose to come in contact with? Who did I choose to give my energy to? Who did I choose? Everything is your choice. Okay? So don't kid yourself, right? Don't kill yourself either. I see coming up out of that heartbreak and taking a rest. Taking a rest to understand more clearly on the decisions you make to actually build a good foundation. So instead of making it just a good regular foundation, take it upon yourself to build a brighter foundation. I'm telling you. I see it, right? And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to take it upon yourself. Yeah, you're going to have the thoughts of it. You're going to try to think about what to do, right? But it seems like you're going to just start to do it and then think about what you did. So understand that thought process also is kind of backwards. So once you understand that, it starts fresh and brand new to where, okay, let me think about what I'm going to do. How is this going to look out? How is this going to turn out for me? Think about those things, right? And also, is this what I truly want? Is this how I want to shine? Is this what I want to bring along on the train? It's stuff like that, okay? And then you'll find a reason to celebrate. Trust me. Because everything's going to be you. It's not selfish. It's self-love. Who do I want to be around? Who do I want to give my time to? No joking. Don't kid yourself. Big joke. It's a little one, but the only reason it's a big joke, is because it's things that we know, right? I'm taking still as don't kid yourself. Don't go back and forth with yourself. Don't use that sword to stick into your own head. Don't do it. Yes, baby. Yeah, the beast, of course. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can enter to win the free readings, okay? So make sure you don't go back and forth with yourself. Like I told you earlier, choose one road at least for a month or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. At least 4. I'm gonna keep it light on you. 4 days, 4 months. Keep it on a steady track where you don't go back and forth with yourself. When you find yourself going back and forth, say stop. Just don't do that. Just think positive and that's it, okay? From whence I came. You don't want to, you want to kind of just go forward on situations. If you have to look back at them, you're going to have I remember making type of decisions. I'm just going to go forward with shit. I don't want to be all conflicted in the mind. Yes, you can, Bree. Give me 1 second, okay? you know I'm a doing too. I'm glad you asking me for them. What you mean? It's a reason for everything. So I see yourself coming out of the conflict once you do that, right? You won't be so tormented in the mind. You'll actually be able to make better decisions on going forward. It's like you know that you're making the right decision before you even made the decision. It's like you're gonna think about it four times, right? 4 or 5 times, maybe 6, right? And it's like, yeah, this is right for me. I know what it is, right? You know what's right for you. And it's because you made the right choices, but it's because you sat in that energy. I'm gonna take you back to the 4, 5, 6. I don't know why it keeps coming up for you, but there it is. Okay, it's telling you that I'm feeling. You know what you have to do to move away from the choppy waters, right? And it's like you are gonna have to be strong. And if you want that bright ass conclusion, bright, not the regular or the dull one. I'm talking about the bright one. You'll move away from the BS and you'll work on the decisions you make. So it's like, how do you want the decisions you make to come out? So you have it's something to think about. That's what the universe is saying, okay? So make sure you take that with a grain of salt and understand that everything is based on whatever decision you make, okay? Positivity is the best way so we can get the best results. Everything doesn't come out perfect. Everything is not A1 sauce. But when you think positive, it does make things brighter. We can still be staring at a shit pile, but at least we know it's a shit pile. You know it's shit. You know not to touch it. You know, right? You know you can't eat it. You know, but you have to go within and figure, I'm not touching this. I'm not touching. I don't give a fuck if it look like a gold mine. I'm not gonna go towards it until I'm 100% on how I feel, if it's right for me, if I can build off of it. Because if the gold mine is already finished, it might be somebody else gold mine. You get what I'm saying? It's more like it's things for your life. It's all for you, and you're gonna have to make the decisions. It's not really no one else that you're depending on. Your other counterpart is there, but it's not them, it's you. Always remember that. And that's even when you're not even in a relationship. You are, if something is at work, the people that take the high road be like, no, it's not you, it's me. Let me chill out. Let me go over here. Cause matter of fact, I shouldn't even came over here. I tried to offer you some coffee, but I probably shouldn't even try to offer you no coffee, because if you wanted coffee, you'll go get you some motherfucking coffee, right? It's just, making sure that the decisions you make are gonna benefit you. It's not being selfish, it's self-love. Think 5 times, maybe even 6, before you start building on that bright ass foundation, because sometimes by the time you get to step 5 or 6, it's like, oh, should I have done that? Or maybe I could have done it different, right? So it's a lot of things that you want to think about. Wow. Yeah, that is a coincidence, right? That's a coincidence. You guys make sure you subscribe so you can be entered into win a free reading. Those are coming up very soon, like really around the corner, okay? Okay, beast. Lotus T. Make sure you if you want a specific reading, check in the description. Also, I do the free 4-card Pikachu, so ask me for that. Right now I see you're taking a stance. It's like you're understanding while we're talking. You don't have all of the clarification, but you truly know what you have to do. Okay, you don't know everything. You're not just gun ho about this. You're not just like, all right, I'm gonna take this and run with it. Hell, you might not even know what to run with, right? But you do know where to start because you know it's something very important for you, and you need to. It's like I'm gonna get it together. Okay, I know where. Yes, Beast. That's the 4 card Pikachu. I'll be right with you. Okay, it's like you know what you got to do. You may not know when you have to do it, but you know you know that the 10 is here and it's coming, so you're not really worried. You just like, okay, let me just get it together. I look for the signs. Yeah, here we are. You know, you're gonna look for the signs, you're gonna take precaution, you're gonna be calm. I see you, I see you, I see you. I see you all over, right? And that's the good part. I see like you're serious about this, right? So since you're taking it serious, the universe will bless you. Mm. So build that foundation, girl. I see it. I see it. 4 spades, 4 diamond, and 4 heart. Oh, Jesus. Lord, let's pray. Let us pray, right? You know, I see strength coming up, you know, but maybe again it's like, you know what you have to do, but I still keep the strength over your cards because it's a job. It's not like, oh, it's just easy breezy beautiful cover girl. Nah, it's gonna take a lot to be that cover girl, right? What wants to come out? I see you coming up out of this, definitely, right? You're not really understanding what you have, but you're saying, you know what, I'm going to take my time and clarify and cleanse out. There we go. You're going to take your time and cleanse this shit out. I hear it. I see it. I know it. And I'm proud of you. You're going to take your time, come up out that heartbreak. Ah. That's what I'm here for, Bree. You guys come to me about the 4 card. That's what the 4 card is about. It's like to give you an inner look at your situation because the 4 card reads your energy. It doesn't. The 4 card don't care about what questions you have for the universe. The 4 card try to tell you something. The 4 card is not for you to act. Uh-huh. That's why I love the 4 card Pikachu. It's called pick at you. It's not to to make fun of you. It's more like what's really going on. I need you to tell me my situation. I don't want to ask no damn questions because it's too many questions. Right now, that's the real thing. The 4 card Pikachu just only get you to the gut of it. It's like the 4 card Pikachu is wanting you to trust that okay, you know the situation. It's just of course the card reading is how to get down to the bottom of it, right? But that's why I do go in on my card readings because I know that I do more explaining than what the cards say. It's like I look at the cards and I can just read the cards, but I don't. I actually see what the cards are trying to say, and we can go throughout the situation. But I encourage you guys to really pay for the readings. The 4 card Pikachu, it touches subject, but um this Earth sign is coming up. Let me see what we have here. I don't know why all of them came upside down, but I do see healing. I guess because this is what's happening, right? It's like healing falling out of the sky. And you're going to get it, okay? So just be patient. Work with yourself on the situation. And I see healing, okay? You definitely need it, but I see it coming, okay? I also see maybe you're very hurt over a soulmate situation, so that's why you need healing. Or you're trying to come into a certain union that before you come into it, you need the healing from it's like a spiritual awakening. But yeah, you need some type of healing before the situation comes out. So watch out, right? It's nothing, it's upside down because it's not like something bad is gonna happen, but just take precaution. Just try to understand what's going on. Watch out for, you know, signs. You know, watch out from signs from heaven. You know, I'm just feeling like working on yourself more will bring things to a conclusion for you. You know, it's very, you know, be down to earth. That's what I'm feeling on this, like, and I have medium right behind that. So basically with the earth sign and medium, it's like try to stay grounded going throughout this and leave yourself in a space where, you know, you're not too hard on yourself. Keep your standards high, but give yourself a open space right there in the middle to work on yourself. You know, don't be so hard on yourself because we all need work. Just give yourself that medium, okay? Who's next? I seen Bree ask for something, but I have one more person before you, Bree. I think it's Beast. Is it Lourdes? Oh, T didn't ask me for a reading, but she did say she was looking for one. T, you still in the building? Valentino. The Beast, you ready? Perfect. Brie, I truly understand you. I be trying to give out some full answers, but oh, going through a spread of cards, girl, reading them. That's why when you do pay, I promise you, when you do pay, it bring out a whole nother set in these cards. It bring out a whole nother definition for what the card means. It's crazy. And I promise, I wish I was making it up, but I'm not. I be wanting to give you guys a total free reading, but for some reason, the card, it'll give me, I have to probably pick a whole 10 cards just to get out a reading for real. But versus someone who pays for the 10K, they got a whole spread on the board. But I don't know, child. Because imagine if they pay for one question and I get the answer out of 2 cards. And sometimes I do this 2 cards for you guys, but it's very hard. It's very hard. These cards be spitting out when y'all spit out that money, I'm telling you. You spend, this cards be like, okay, I'll spend for you. And you think it's me, but I promise you, girl, I be trying to get the best answers for y'all with this 4 card. Let's see what we have for you. 4 card Pikachu. And then Bree, I think you next. Four card Pikachu for Beast. Let's see what we have. A wish fulfillment, Beast. On what? So finish up the thought process, okay? Maybe work on something. Stop thinking and just work now, right? Because the wish fulfillment is coming. But it's trying to tell you either stop thinking or think about new things that's on the horizon, right? Because when the wish fulfillment comes in, it's like starting a brand new foundation. And then guess what? Another 10 right behind that. So yeah, it's asking you to actually do something now, like finish some stuff up now so you can start something new. When the wish fulfillment comes in, you'll have a clear path on how to build it, right? You'll just think about it for right now. Wait till it come in, then you can actually think about it deeper and then start doing stuff, right? But the wish fulfillment is coming. You're at the 10 already, right? Or do you have your wish fulfillment? So it's coming, but you have to either stop thinking about it. Like I'm feeling literally you need to take on a new train of thought so you can do something different, right? It's like once you get it, once you start a business, okay, what to do now, right? Something like that. Once you get a relationship, okay, what to do now? The universe is encouraging you to do that now, to think about it now before you actually just probably get it and then be sitting on it for a minute, right? Just be sitting on it and just not doing nothing with it. Think about everything you want to do now. So when it comes in, everything is like on go, okay? You can just start rolling out the red carpet. I seen that 8, but now I want to come out. So maybe you're going to have to take all of this energy, everything you're thinking about, going to have to take a good look at it and understand that it's right where it needs to be. Okay, everything is going according to plans, I feel. I don't know if everything is on schedule, right? But I see everything. I see you looking at the situation for what it is, right? But you still like a little trying to finish a thought process up, right? Or need to, right? But I don't see where you have to worry too much because it's like everything is in order for you. Let me see what else I have. Why am I getting? Don't try too hard. Don't go too hard. It's already there. It's like you don't even have to move away from bullshit. How good is that? That's a good ass life. You don't have to move. You're doing something right, and you looking at what you have. It's there. Maybe you just need to finish up your thought process and think about something new. Think about I'm here to think about the next step. Yeah, you may be pondering on this, but for some reason the universe is saying, okay, all right, I got that, right? I heard you say that. I need you to come to the next conclusion. Are you trying to get this together? You fighting for a good thing? I see you, right? I see you. You're even taking in the energy where it's like a caring energy. It's like, thank you for thinking about me. Thank you for giving me me. Thank you for who I am. You know, it's like you're very thankful, right? I see things wanting to grow. Things will grow. Things will grow. I see, maybe you're looking at what you have and not wanting to move away, right? Especially in this situation. But let me see what I have clarifying that. Something has to come to a oh shit. Phone up.